And what could I learn from a loudmouth pretty boy who spends all of his money on his face?
It looks like James Cameron has all but confirmed that Alita Battle Angel 2 and 3 are happening. What's even cooler is that the star of the movie has also expressed hope for a sequel to the 2019 cult classic. One of the most thrilling things about these sequels is the chance to explore Alita's backstory as a top-notch warrior. Let's take a look at everything we know about the upcoming movies. Before we jump into the news about Alita Battle Angel 2 and 3 seemingly getting the green light from James Cameron, let's start with what we know about the sequel from the perspective of the cast. In a recent chat with comicbook.com, Rosa Salazar, who plays Koyomi, shared her excitement about the possibility of Battle Angel 2 becoming a reality. Even though Koyomi has a smaller role in the first movie, it's clear that Salazar is eager to return to that stunning universe. Here's what she had to say. "When we filmed Alita Battle Angel, that whole world was so beautiful. I haven't heard of any plans to continue that storyline, but I really hope it sparks a conversation again. I feel like we can explore a lot more of that world, and the original material has so much depth." While the movie wasn't a complete disaster at the box office, its performance was just good enough to make studio executives think twice about greenlighting a sequel. Still, the filmmakers were keen on continuing the story, especially since the ending of Alita hinted at more to come. Hopes for a sequel picked up last December when producer John Landau mentioned that he and Cameron were interested in moving forward with another installment. Then, just days later, Cameron and director Robert Rodriguez made a blood oath to get Alita 2 made. With these key players on board, the cast is also excited to return. Salazar has expressed interest in reprising her role, and Christoph Waltz also said earlier this year that he'd definitely come back if given the chance. Recently, Rodriguez gave an update on Alita 2, stating that while there hasn't been any official progress on the project yet, there's still plenty of reason to be hopeful. With the success of Avatar: The Way of Water behind them, Cameron and Landau might have more influence to get things moving. While we don't know for sure if Alita Battle Angel 2 will actually happen, it's starting to look more and more promising. In a recent interview with Forbes about why he decided to sell his California mansion, James Cameron dropped some intriguing hints that multiple Alita sequels are in the works. While he didn't get into specifics or give any timelines, it seems like development will be happening alongside his work on the remaining 3 Avatar films. Here's what Cameron had to say. "And on Avatar, I'm working in Wellington and Los Angeles, and on the new Alita Battle Angel films, I'll be working in Austin, so it just didn't make sense for us anymore." Cameron's mention of Alita 3 is particularly interesting because usually a third movie would only get the green light after seeing how the second one performs at the box office. This could mean Cameron is either super confident that the first sequel will do well, or that they're planning to shoot the second and third films back to back, similar to what they did with the Avatar franchise. If Alita 2 and 3 are indeed moving forward in the next few years, we can probably expect an official announcement from Disney sooner rather than later. It's an exciting time for fans of the franchise, and with Cameron's passion for the project, there's a lot to look forward to. The sequels to Alita Battle Angel are set to explore a treasure trove of storylines from the original manga Gundam. With so much material to work with, the upcoming parts 2 and 3 have the potential to dive deep into Alita's world, featuring rich themes and thrilling arcs that fans of the franchise will love. Let's break down some key storylines and themes we can expect to see. One of the most compelling storylines revolves around Alita's quest to reach Salem, the floating city that represents the ultimate in power and privilege. This journey can serve as a central plot point, providing a stark contrast between the opulent lifestyles of Salem's inhabitants and the gritty, harsh realities of the scrapyard below. In the manga, Salem is portrayed as a hub of corruption, making Alita's mission not just personal, but also a significant stand against systemic injustice. This backdrop could offer a thrilling narrative filled with social commentary, exploring the power dynamics at play in Alita's world. Then there's Motorball. This high-octane sport is a huge deal in the manga and could make a spectacular introduction in the sequels. Picture this: a chaotic blend of high-speed races and intense combat that not only showcases Alita's incredible fighting skills, but also introduces a slew of new characters and rivalries. Motorball can represent survival and ambition, reflecting the intense competition that exists within the dystopian society. Plus, it opens the door for some heart-pounding action scenes that fans have come to love. The sequels also promise to dive deeper into Alita's mysterious origins. There's so much to uncover about her past, particularly her ties to elite warriors and the life she led before Ito found her. This exploration can provide crucial context for her abilities and motivations, helping fans connect more deeply with her journey as she grapples with her humanity amidst her cyborg identity. We can expect Nova to take on a much bigger role as the main antagonist. This character is shrouded in mystery, and revealing his motivations and backstory could add layers to the narrative. His manipulative nature and connection to Salem would create compelling conflicts with Alita, especially as she seeks vengeance for Hugo's death while wrestling with her own identity and purpose. At its core, Alita's story is about more than just defeating bad guys. It's about understanding who she truly is and what she stands for. The sequels can further delve into her struggles with identity, exploring her relationships with others, including the lingering question of her connection to Hugo. With so much ambiguity surrounding his fate, this element could lead to some emotionally charged moments in the story. As the sequels unfolded, we could see the introduction of new characters from the manga that enrich the narrative and shake things up. Imagine meeting other hunter warriors or allies who either challenge or support Alita on her journey. Each character can bring their own unique perspectives to the table, adding depth to the exploration of the societal issues at play in Alita's world. One of the most thrilling elements of the sequels is the opportunity to explore Alita's origins as an elite warrior. The manga reveals many layers of her backstory that were only hinted at in the first film. By diving into her past, the sequels will likely enhance the narrative and provide deeper insight into her abilities and motivations. This self-discovery journey may also introduce intriguing new characters, both allies and adversaries, who play crucial roles in her history. Additionally, there's buzz about Hugo possibly returning through advanced cybernetic methods. If he does come back, it could reignite the romantic tension between them, adding complexity to Alita's fight against Nova. This love story brings an added layer to her journey, challenging her to manage her emotions while she seeks vengeance. Overall, Alita Battle Angel Parts 2 and 3 are primed to tap into an array of captivating story arcs from the manga. By weaving together themes of justice, identity, and societal conflict through storylines like Alita's journey to Salem and the adrenaline-fueled chaos of Motorball, the sequels have the potential to deepen character development while delivering the thrilling action sequences fans crave. It's an exciting time for the Aliens universe, and we can't wait to see how it all unfolds. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay in the loop, and if you want, you can share your thoughts about this video in the comments.